Brian Bealer's rounding them up. It's going to be October 7th. For sale, 1973 Lincoln. Got marks and Continentals all included together. This search request comes from a subscriber. He did want to see just the marks, and we included the Continentals. We put 4 doors, 2 doors, everything together. It is for only 1973s. But you heard it correctly. We're looking up cars for a subscriber's request. If that's something you're interested in, there's a classic car you're looking for, it's free and easy to do. Just subscribe below, drop in the comments below the make and model you're looking for. We'll round them up for you. So if you're new to the channel, this is the one I found out of the search that we just done that I would go check out if I was going to buy me a 73 Lincoln. So let's get started with a pretty cool search. I don't think we've done in 3 years of doing rounding them up. It's been over 3 years now we've been rounding up cars on the old YouTube. But if you're new to the channel, it's going to be lowest to highest. I've put them in price order. It's going to be 2 on Craigslist, and the rest are all going to be on Facebook Marketplace. I don't own any of these cars. I don't set the prices. All I'm doing is showing you what's out there currently for sale if you're looking to buy a 1973 Lincoln. So this first one, you would go to Texas area on Facebook Marketplace, punch in the title right there, 1973 Lincoln. Mark 7, I don't know, that's what he's got it down as, I do believe. So $1,500 the asking price. He's listed it 13 weeks ago. And this don't look like a bad car at all. It does have a 460 in it. They said they couldn't get it running. I'm guessing they pulled it in there to try to get it running, to put that engine in that truck sitting right there beside it. That'd be my guess. So it says 73 Mark 4. No, he had it wrong up here. It is what it is. Hot Rod Lincoln 460 engine, 7.5 liter, $1,500 best offer. We'll trade for a 70s truck, kind of like the one you see right here. Clean title, does not run, best offer or trade. That's what it says. That's the pictures they included. Been on here for 13 weeks. On to another one. A 73 Lincoln Continental, Mark 4, $2,500, listed 6 weeks ago in Indiana. So that's how he's got it punched in there. Indiana area, Facebook Marketplace, you'll find this car. It's currently posted for sale as of October 7th. Listed 6 weeks ago in Indiana. Got like some orange or red hood on it. And I don't know, you know, it's got rust holes around it here and there. It says clean title. It's got a 460 with a 750 carb on it. And new shocks, brakes, front and rear. New fuel tank, setting unit, runs and drives perfect, it says. So if you can deal with a couple rust holes, there you go. Not going to beat that price right there. $2,500, been on here for 6 weeks. Got to dig the taillights, look like a Torino. So I've definitely never owned a 73 Lincoln, but these are pretty cool cars. On to another one. It's going to be 1973 Lincoln 4, Mark 4. And it's going to be $3 grand, listed 4 days ago in Michigan. I've mentioned in the past how these are just horrible photos. This is obviously on his phone. If he would have just went to edit, he could have hit the little arrows that go in a square box. It allows you to shrink it up and cut this off. And this blurry vision you see in the back would be the full size of his pictures. But it's somebody that obviously doesn't know how to do that. So it's real crappy photos. I mean, we're on a big monitor here, and it's still that's the size of my phone. So shitty photos. 4 days ago, $3 grand, great price. Looks like the windshield was pulled out of her, taped off, and they painted the roof or something. Absolutely no description on this other than or best offer. So just a really shitty ad. If it's your area looking for one, you have to hit him up, get better photos, go take a look at it. On to another one. This one just looks sweet, right? So I don't know about all the hubcaps we see on them, but those are obviously the original hubcaps probably. And just with a set of wheels, man, these cars could look sweet. 1973 Lincoln Mark 4. It's $3,500. This is 17 weeks ago in Nebraska. And it's only one photo, man, but he definitely looks like he's pimping sitting in there. Does have a 460. It's got cosmetics. Needs some cosmetic work done to it, it says. Just one photo, $3,500 best offer. On to another one. A 73 Lincoln Continental Mark 4 again, $4,500. Listed 8 weeks ago in California. This car looks pretty good. Got a set of Daytons on it. Some little wheels for such a big car. Clean title, 1973 Lincoln Continental. Running project, needs some exterior work, paint, interior looks decent. Car starts up, can be driven. Tags are up to date and current. It's literally old school running project, does need some work. Please don't try to lowball him or he'll ignore you. Nice looking car inside, man. It's not a bad looking car. California, I'd have to say it's a real great price for out there too. $4,500 for that. On to another one. It's going to be a 1973 Lincoln Continental Mark IV, and it's going to be $5 grand, listed 2 weeks ago in Iowa. Man, this one looks nice. Does have some primer spots they threw around it. A couple holes in the hood. Looks like some work needing along the bottom of that door. Nice looking red interior. Couldn't believe we found as many as we did on these 73s. I'm just guessing these cars cost a good penny back in the day, and people took care of them. 73 Lincoln Continental, just over 30,000 miles on this car. Unbelievable condition for a 49-year-old car. It's got power windows, locks, seats, etc. All in good working condition. Looking for $5 grand or best offer. On to another one. That's a nice looking car. That's your area, Iowa, looking for a Lincoln. Boom, check them out. It's going to be on to another one. It's going to be 1973 Lincoln Coupe two-door, $5,500. I'd have to say this is a typo. It's not a Mark 8, is it? I don't know. I don't know one from the other, so I don't think there's such thing as a Mark 8, but it might be. Clear title. It says 73 Lincoln 460. Car runs and drives. Haven't had it long. Trade it for a nice, call me just what you got or something. So he's willing to trade. It's $6 grand or best offer. Ask for his number if you're interested. It was posted 4 days ago in Minnesota. And it's nice looking silver. I like the silver vinyl top. Red interior. Definitely a cool color combo. Cool car for $5,500. On to another one. Thought at first we found a convertible. That's not the case. 1973 Lincoln Continental, $5,500, listed 9 weeks ago, California. It's got a 467 5-liter, C6 transmission, smog exempt, runs great, drives great. Shave the door handles, straight pipes, roof's cut off. Fun cruiser. It's got 15x7 wheels. That's all you get for photos. They did shave the door handles. You see how the four doors got the bigger taillights. Cool car. You want a roadster that don't have a roof on it. It's a big car to be parking in the garage. On to another one. We have 73 Lincoln Continental here for $6 grand, listed 5 weeks ago in Florida. Man, other than that big dent right here and a dent back here and a quarter panel, this car looks good. Some tinted glass. Top definitely needs repainted, but I like it's got the skirts on it still. I like the wheels. It's just a cool looking car. Got a lot of great photos too. So I'm digging it for $6 grand. Reduce the price to sale. Lincoln Continental for sale. V8 engine in great condition, no leaks. Electric windows, seats, trunk, AC works. It's got special tires. Windows are tinted. Original keys. All the records, including the bill of sale. Original oil came as a gift. Price is firm. There you go. You see it. The ad because it's available. So you gotta love that. You don't have to ask them if it's available. On to another one. 73 Lincoln Continental, $6 grand, listed 18 weeks ago. It's going to be in Ohio. It's odd to see the paint burned off the top of it in Ohio, so it's probably a southern car brought to Ohio. Some dry rotted seats. Looks like it was red on red. It don't look bad shape. $6 grand. Aftermarket upgrades include intake manifold, carburetor, distributor cap, wires, timing gear, double roller, chain, camshaft, dual exhaust, trans is rebuilt with torque converter, and a shift kit. Numbers available upon request per Jags. Stock repairs include water pump, fuel pump, battery, flywheel, runs great, and fun to drive. That's all you get for description. It's actually a pretty good description. So it sounds like the engine transmission's been overhauled. That dual exhaust poking out the back, man, I bet this thing sounds great with the 460 in it. So again, a set of wheels on one of these cars, man, I think I can own one. On to another one. Give me a 73 Lincoln Continental for $6,700. Listed 11 weeks ago in Connecticut. $6,700 looks good, but you can tell the hose is out there laying on the ground. So they definitely wet this car down to make it shine better than what it actually shines. But man, it sure looks nice. Put some nice clear on it. It probably look like that all the time. Very clean, classic car. Runs and drives. Needs some work on the paint. Doesn't look like that after you run a hose over it. On to another one. That's a good price though still. 1973 Lincoln Continental, $7,300. 12 weeks ago, Idaho. It looks like it's two-toned, like a brown on top and orange on the sides. I don't know, real shitty photos. It says nice original driver, 460 big block, and that's all you get for description. So if that's the area you're at, check them out. You want $7,300. So on to our only, well, no, there was one other Craigslist. It's going to be in Wichita here. So yep, it's on Craigslist. 1973 Lincoln Continental, Mark IV super condition, $8,500, posted a week ago. Got some wire hubcaps on this. Look like brand new tires. Underneath the hood looked absolutely beautiful. Inside looks gorgeous. What a nice looking car for $8,500. So there you go. I love that Continental trunk lid. Them taillights again, I'm digging them. Kind of looks like a Torino from the rear. Cool car. Again, been on here a week. It's got a 460. This thing would be pretty sick, like a stick in it, right? I don't think we had any that were manual shift. 1973 Lincoln Continental, $9,100. Says it's at a dealership. And it was listed 2 weeks ago in Florida. My boss had one like this. It was this color. Let me use it to take it to my grandparents' funeral. Big, nice car. Air conditioning and his work beautiful. They are fun cars to drive if you never drove something big like these big things. 73 barn find, one owner, original, 100% original. 77,000 miles, runs and drives well. New gas tanks and tires. Everything works. No rips or drips. Never hit or wrecked. Have all the paperwork. Have the window sticker even. Beautiful car. No trades. 9,100 best offer. Check him out. That's your area, Florida. Looking for a nice 73 Lincoln Continental. Boom. On to another one. It's going to be a 73 Lincoln Continental Mark IV, Mark IV, I'm sorry. And it's going to be $9,500 PA. It's the powder blue. This car would just look wicked with some wheels. Put some nice Kragers on there. Even some aluminum slots would look good on it. That's my opinion. Doesn't show you inside or under the hood at all. Says runs great. Had a cam put in years ago. Sounds good for a Lincoln. Put a dual exhaust system on it. Still got the original radio. Was Z-barred from the factory, so there's why it's so solid. Clean title. PA. Check him out. On to another one. Me a 73 Lincoln Continental here. 10 grand. Listed 22 weeks ago, California. Yep. And it's like brown. Tan interior, man. This thing looks great. Another one of those very beautiful California cars. Clean title, rebuild, original motor, 80,000 miles, along with complete transmission service. Runs strong, floats like a Lincoln should. Price is negotiable with cash in hand. So there you go, man. You want a beautiful one out there in California? 10 grand. On to another one. It's probably the best color yet. 1973 Lincoln Continental Mark IV, 10 grand, listed 10 weeks ago in Georgia. So it's going to be a bill of sale only. The green and the black interior, man, this thing's just awesome. So again, a real nice set of Kragers, some big fat ones on the back. This thing would just look sick. That's my opinion, but what a nice car for 10 grand. Georgia. 73, original paint, one owner, very minor paint issues. Asking 10 grand or best offer, man. That's a nice car. On to another one. Give me a 73 Lincoln Continental for 10.5, 10 weeks ago, Texas. I don't know if it's the same kind of money, man. I want the green one. But that's me. I don't think he shows you under the hood of that one either. So it says good running condition. Clean title. In Texas, you got to appreciate hearing a clean title. On to another one. Be 1973 Lincoln Continental 4. That's how he's got it printed out in the title. It's $11,000. He posted it 24 weeks ago in Indiana. Looks like it's more of a burnt orange with a tan top, tan interior. Just, man, them hubcaps. They made some ugly ass hubcaps on these cars. But again, that's my opinion. If you like the original hubcaps, original is always cool. But man, some Kragers, there's even some Keystones, some slots would definitely make these cars look a lot different. 1973 Lincoln Continental here, 12.5, listed 11 weeks ago, California. Man, I love the green, man. That is cool. What a cool car. Absolutely beautiful for 12.5. I've been seeing some really nice cars lately for under 15,000. You gotta appreciate that. With all the rounding them up searches we do, I don't like the carpet on the dash. I don't know if that's because the dash is cracked up or what, but green one is 73 Lincoln Continental, 42,000 actual miles. All original, everything. Never been painted. Never replaced parts. So it's all original. The red car's for sale too. It's a 52 Plymouth Cranbrook. Check him out. 20,000 for both cars together. That sounds like a great price too, right? On to another one. Be a 1973 Lincoln Mark. That's how it's got it in the description, the title. In Utah. Yeah, we don't find a lot in Utah. This one's 12.5. This is 6 weeks ago. It's like some really nice white paint, really nice chrome, some nice Daytons. It's like the second one we've seen with Daytons on it anyway. Oh, Daytons, man. A little 13-inch rim just looks too small on there, right? I don't know if those are 14s or not. But they're awfully little. 73 Lincoln Continental. Clean title, all original, rebuild transmission, 460 V8. Driver's seat stuck in current position. Needs a motor or a switch. So hopefully they're the same height as the last guy was driving it. Actually, it don't look good, man. It looks like this sucker's pushed all the way forward. So if you're a real short dude, you might not have to fix that seat. On to another one. Be a 1973 Lincoln Mark IV Continental, fully loaded, 14.9. It's going to be 13 weeks ago in California. I do like the blue with the white top. Looks like a blue silver interior. There you go. One picture of it out from underneath that tarp. Man, that thing looks nice. If you're reading this post, the car is available. 58,000 miles. Turnkey. No rattle, no dent. 460 cubic inch, 4-barrel, C6, 8-track, still plays. Even the clock works. No smog slip required, no computer, no hassle. Yep, price went up. 14.9. On to another one. We're at 15,000 on these now. 1973 Lincoln Continental. 15,000 5 weeks ago. It's going to be in Maine. It's black on black. Like it had some stuff popping out underneath the vinyl top. Could be wrong. Could just be a shitty photo from far away. Brand new tires. New carb. Rides like a boat. Rides like a boat floats. There you go. On to another one. Give me a 73 Lincoln Continental 2-door coupe. He wants $18,473. Listed 4 weeks ago in Florida. Man, it looks nice and straight, but again, it's white, and white hides everything. So if you're putting together a Franken car, make sure you do it white. White hides a lot of body work. Nice original triple width coupe, triple white coupe. 46,000 original miles. First 17,973. I don't know where he's come up with that 973 shit, but first $17,973 gets it. What's she worth to you? And that's basically the question on every search is, how bad do you want one? On to another one. We're now at 20,000. So 1973 Lincoln Continental. 5 days ago, Texas. Finally got one with big wheels on it. It's white on white. You got to dig that. Those are nice looking wheels. That was my point exactly. How much wheels make these cars look better. Can't tell the driveway was wet. They definitely rinsed it off, but it doesn't look like it's wet, so they could actually have a good shine on it. But for 20,000, I don't know. Guess that's your area, Texas. It does say clean title Lincoln. Mark IV runs good, and that's all it says. On to another one. This is going to tap us out right here. So this is the highest price we went. 1973 Lincoln Continental, Mark IV, 28,000 6 weeks ago in Michigan. Got some pictures of the engine, him standing by a nice trophy, and it's black, man, with some nice black paint. Notice how good that's shining, and the ground is not wet. So somebody's definitely buffed it out real nice. Car looks great. I mean, we've seen a lot of nice ones already though, so I don't know. Is it 28,000 nice? Yeah, I guess if you're in Michigan looking for an all black one with hubcaps. But that leads us up to my pick of the day. So if I was looking to buy me a 73 Lincoln, this is the one I'm going to go check out. See, it's in Albany, New York, on Craigslist, 1973 Lincoln Continental Mark IV, $4,000. Or we can just click over to his Facebook Marketplace and drop 500 bucks off of it, because he's got it posted on both platforms. 1973 Lincoln Continental Mark IV, again, New York, 3,500 bucks. Been on here 7 weeks. So I dig the baby moons. Dig these. Got the headlights on, the headlights open. Shot under the hood. You can tell they did away with some kind of big sunroof that was in there, so obviously that's going to have to be puttied up and bonded over, and got some work in the roof. But nice bumpers, nice chrome wheels, chrome tips sticking out the back. You see the price, right? It's 3,500 bucks. And it had a floor shift. So I don't know, I wasn't paying attention on the rest of them. The rest of them had floor shifters like that. It's kind of like I put in my comment. No, it's actually still got the on the column shit there, so somebody's converted it to a floor shift. Listed 7 weeks ago. Again, I'd want a 4-speed one of these. If I was going to have one, 460 4-speed, how much fun would that be? And again, I think I said the Kragers would look better than these baby moons, but that's my opinion. For sale, 73 Lincoln Continental Mark IV. Cars needs minor work, very minor work. Just put new tires on it. Has dual glass packs. Previous owner did tons of work to the car. Only thing it needs is some body work and a rear output shaft seal. The back of the transmission. I have all the trim to go with the car. It's a nice car, solid car. Hate to sell it. Asking $4,000 or best offer. So for $4,000, best offer. We already see he's down to 3,500. That's my pick of the day right there. I think that's the coolest one I've seen on here. And for 3,500 bucks, sounds like you drive it home. So I hope everybody was digging all the searches tonight. I think that was 3 we did just now this evening. We did the Mustangs earlier this afternoon. And we're going to bring probably 3 or 4 more episodes tomorrow. So again, we'll be recording every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. We'll probably be bringing noon searches again until we get caught up. We're about 17 searches behind or something like that. Like always, I appreciate everybody watching. Appreciate all the requests. Appreciate all the compliments on all the hard work I do on finding cars. It takes forever to find all these cars, put them in order. So 4 searches on every day that we're searching. We should get caught up no time at all. So if you got a request pending, bear with me. We're getting to it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Big thumbs up and peace out.